He's like, impressive.
You're a birdie?
Cockatoos are truly a sight to behold, with their stunning beauty and captivating presence. These birds are known for their striking crests and vibrant feathers, each species more enchanting than the last. Whether they're gracefully spreading their wings or playfully dancing through the trees, cockatoos leave an impression that's hard to forget. Among the most beautiful of these birds is the sulfur-crested cockatoo, and the vivid pink of the Major Mitchell's cockatoo carries an undeniable beauty that draws you in. Without any further ado, let's get started and have a look at the world's most beautiful of these birds. Sulfur-crested cockatoo. The sulfur-crested cockatoo is a large, loud, and super smart white parrot from Australia that's hard to miss. With a splash of bright yellow feathers on top of their heads, which pop up when they're excited or curious, they look like birdie comedians. These cockatoos love to be social and noisy, often gathering in big, talkative flocks that fill the air with ear-piercing screeches. They're brainy, too, able to learn tricks, mimic sounds,
Yes, you're a good bird.
and even solve little puzzles. Some live longer than your average dog, which is pretty wild for a bird. You'll spot them in parks or backyards, being total goofballs, hanging upside down, tossing stuff around, or sneaking food when no one's watching. As pets, they're a handful, loud, demanding, and always looking for attention, which makes them better off in the wild. Out there, they fly together in big groups, using their strong beaks to crack open seeds and nuts, and making sure everyone knows they've arrived. Rose-breasted cockatoo. The rose-breasted cockatoo is one of Australia's most playful and colourful parrots, with its bright pink chest and soft grey wings making it easy to spot. These medium-sized cockatoos are full of personality and always up to something, swinging upside down from wires, zooming through the air, or playing games with their buddies. They're not shy at all and love being around people, often showing up in parks, farms, and even city streets. They stick with one partner for life and are often seen cuddling or gently grooming each other, which is pretty sweet. While they can copy a few words, they're really known for their happy, noisy screeches that fill the sky in the early morning and evening. These birds are little comedians, whether they're raiding crops, doing mid-air flips, or just showing off their pink feathers. They bring a splash of color and a lot of fun wherever they go, reminding us that the natural world has plenty of charm and humor built right in. Major Mitchell's cockatoo. Major Mitchell's cockatoo is one of Australia's most striking birds, with soft pink feathers, white wings, and a bold red and yellow crest that looks like a sunrise in motion. Named after an explorer, these birds prefer the quieter, dry inland parts of Australia and are known for forming strong, lifelong bonds with their mates. They're not as loud as other cockatoos, using gentle whistles to stay in touch while they forage for seeds and nuts. When they're excited or showing off, their bright crest fans out like a little flame on their heads. It's a sight you won't forget. These smart birds use their powerful beaks to crack open hard pine cones and make their nests inside old tree hollows. Seeing a pair of them flying through the red outback sky is like watching a painting come to life. They're not as common as some other cockatoos, but their calm nature and beautiful colors make them extra special. Red-tailed black cockatoo. The red-tailed black cockatoo is a bold and beautiful bird from Australia, known for its striking black feathers and bright red tail panels that flash in flight. Males have glossy black bodies with those fiery red tail stripes, while females are slightly duller with yellow spots and bars across their feathers. These large cockatoos are strong flyers and can often be seen soaring across the sky in small, noisy flocks. Their calls are deep and metallic, echoing through forests, woodlands, and even urban areas. They use their strong beaks to crush tough seeds and crack open nuts, especially from eucalyptus and banksia trees. Red-tailed black cockatoos are loyal partners, often seen in pairs or with family groups, and they nest in tall tree hollows. Watching one of these birds glide across the sky with its red tail glowing in the sunlight is an unforgettable moment. Yellow-tailed black cockatoo. The yellow-tailed black cockatoo is one of Australia's most eye-catching parrots, a large, dark beauty with glowing yellow details. Covered mostly in soft black feathers, they stand out with golden yellow patches on their cheeks and bold yellow panels on their tails that light up when they're in flight. Unlike their noisy white cockatoo cousins, these gentle giants have deep, almost mournful calls that echo through the eucalyptus forests. They're often seen in small family groups, slowly flying overhead with heavy wing beats that give them a calm, graceful presence. Their strong beaks are perfect tools for ripping into tree bark or crunching through tough seed cones, especially from banksias and she-oaks. They're smart and focused, often spending ages prying out hidden insect grubs. Though they're harder to spot than some other cockatoos, catching sight of them at dusk, feeding or calling softly to each other, is a quiet thrill. Their peaceful nature, golden markings, and shadowy flight give them a kind of quiet magic. Long-billed corella. The long-billed corella is one of Australia's cleverest and cheekiest parrots, known for always being up to something. These mostly white birds have soft pink markings on their face and chest, plus a long, curved beak that's perfect for digging up roots and bulbs from the ground. They're super social and noisy, often flying around in large flocks that fill the air with chatter and laughter like screeches. Their playful behavior is a crowd pleaser, whether they're swinging upside down from tree branches or causing chaos in a park. They're also great mimics, copying human speech in squeaky, high-pitched voices that can be hilarious. Their powerful beaks are no joke either. There are stories of them breaking open golf balls, mistaking them for eggs. While farmers might get annoyed by their digging, bird lovers appreciate their smarts and funny personalities. Long-billed corellas are true bird clowns, always moving, always noisy, and always entertaining. If you see a flock of them gathered on a lawn or chattering on power lines, get ready for a show. They bring wild energy and laughter everywhere they go. Palm cockatoo. The palm cockatoo is one of the world's most jaw-dropping parrots, rocking an all-black look with fiery red cheek patches that change color with emotion. Native to the rainforests of New Guinea and northern Australia, this bird isn't just about looks, it's seriously smart. Male palm cockatoos are the only birds known to make and use tools, snapping off sticks and using them like drumsticks to beat on hollow trees during courtship. Their drumming echoes through the forest and is like their own personal love song. They've got massive, strong beaks that easily crack open the toughest nuts. No problem. While most parrots love crowds, palm cockatoos are more private, usually flying solo or hanging out in pairs, especially during breeding season. Their unique drumming, along with that bold, goth style, makes them a favorite for bird lovers lucky enough to spot one. White cockatoo. The white cockatoo, also known as the umbrella cockatoo, is one of the most loving and theatrical parrots out there. These gorgeous birds from Indonesia's rainforests are covered in snowy white feathers and have a big yellowish-white crest that fans out like an umbrella when they're excited, surprised, or just showing off. They might not be top talkers like some parrots, but they sure know how to get your attention. With silly whistles, funny noises, and dance moves that can make anyone smile. Super affectionate, they form deep bonds with their humans and need loads of daily interaction. Without it, they can get lonely and even act out. In the wild, they hang out in small flocks, using their strong beaks to crack nuts and explore the forest. As pets, they're both beautiful and demanding, living up to 60 years and needing lots of love, stimulation, and attention. Salmon-crested cockatoo. The salmon-crested cockatoo, also known as the Moluccan cockatoo, is one of the most striking and demanding parrots around. Native to Indonesia's rainforests, these large birds have beautiful peach-pink feathers on their heads and chests, soft white bodies, and a bright orange-pink crest that flares up when they get excited. They're famous for their loud, screeching calls that can travel a long way, using their voices to stay in touch with their flock or their human companions. Extremely social, these cockatoos form strong emotional connections and love cuddling, making them very affectionate, but also needing plenty of attention each day. In the wild, they forage for nuts and seeds using their powerful beaks to crack them open. Their stunning colors and loving nature make them popular as pets, but they require a lot of care and can live for over 60 years. With their big personalities and need for constant affection, these cockatoos are best for owners ready for a noisy, long-lasting, and deeply rewarding relationship. Blue-eyed cockatoo. The blue-eyed cockatoo is one of the rarest and most beautiful parrots in the world, known for its eye-catching bright blue eye rings. This medium-sized white cockatoo, native to New Britain Island near Papua New Guinea, has striking pure white feathers, a pale yellow crest, and, most notably, vivid blue skin around its eyes, which no other cockatoo has. Unlike many other cockatoos, they are relatively quiet and gentle, often seen moving through rainforest treetops in small groups, foraging for nuts, seeds, and fruits. Their blue eye patches actually change in color depending on their mood, getting darker when they're excited. Unfortunately, due to habitat loss and illegal trapping, there are fewer than 10,000 of these birds left in the wild, making every sighting incredibly special. Conservation efforts are ongoing to protect these stunning birds. With their peaceful nature and breathtaking blue and white coloring, blue-eyed cockatoos are a true gem in the parrot world. Spotting one in the wild feels like finding a living jewel hidden in the forest. But before we move on, we'd love to know, what's your favorite bird so far? Drop a comment. Glossy black cockatoo. The glossy black cockatoo is a unique and elegant parrot, with shiny dark feathers and a stunning red tail that stands out when it takes flight. Smaller than other black cockatoos, these quiet birds have a specialized diet, mainly feeding on seeds from casuarina cones. They use their short, strong beaks to delicately pick out each seed. Found in forests along Australia's east coast and on Kangaroo Island, where a rare subspecies lives, these birds prefer peace over noise. Unlike their loud white cousins, glossy blacks make soft, creaky calls and usually live in pairs or small family groups. The males sport bright red tail feathers, while females have lovely orange spots on their heads. These cockatoos mate for life and are often seen sharing food with their partners. Because they rely on specific tree seeds and need large, old trees for nesting, they're rare and special to see. Citron-crested cockatoo. The citron-crested cockatoo is one of the rarest and most breathtaking parrots in the world, with its vibrant lemon-yellow crest and gentle demeanor. Native to Sumba Island in Indonesia, these medium-sized cockatoos have mostly white feathers that make their striking orange-yellow head crest pop. They live in small family groups, gliding through dry forests and calling softly to stay connected with each other. Unlike the loud screeching of many other cockatoos, citron crests are calm and quiet, adding to their peaceful charm. Unfortunately, there may be fewer than 1,000 left in the wild due to habitat loss and trapping, making every sighting incredibly special. Conservation efforts are underway to help protect these beautiful birds and their habitats. When excited, they raise their vibrant crests like little crowns, showing off pink blush marks on their cheeks. Whether observed in the wild or in ethical breeding programs, the citron-crested cockatoo is a true treasure, reminding us of the importance of preserving the unique wildlife that shares our planet. Gang cockatoo. The gang cockatoo is one of Australia's most quirky and delightful parrots, known for its amusing, spiky crest. These small grey cockatoos have a hilarious wild hairstyle that makes them look like they're always surprised, and the males sport bright red heads that add to their comical look. Unlike the loud, boisterous white cockatoos, gangs are much quieter and prefer to move silently through eucalyptus forests, climbing branches with ease as they hunt for seeds and berries. Their calls sound like an old door creaking open, which is how they got their name from Aboriginal languages. These unique birds are commonly seen around Canberra, where they're the official emblem of the Australian Capital Territory. Watching a gang cockatoo twist upside down to snatch a snack or fluff up its wild crest is always a fun sight. While they might not be as colorful as other parrots, their playful personality and punk rock hairstyle make them unforgettable characters in the Australian bird world. Little corella. The little corella is Australia's most common and playful small white cockatoo, known for creating cheerful chaos wherever they go. These lively birds travel in enormous flocks, sometimes numbering in the thousands, turning the sky white as they swoop through the air together. Slightly smaller than sulfur-crested cockatoos, little corellas have all white feathers with a soft pinkish hue under their wings and a touch of yellow around their faces. They're always up to something fun, whether hanging upside down from power lines, tossing sticks in the air, or sliding down rooftops just for kicks. Farmers might call them pests because they dig up crops, but their acrobatic flying and goofy antics make them a joy to watch. At sunset, their massive flocks put on a breathtaking display, swirling through the sky before settling into trees for the night. While their loud, screeching calls can be a bit much, their playful energy and lively personalities make them impossible to ignore. They're like a bunch of hyperactive kids with wings. Baudin's black cockatoo. Baudin's black cockatoo is one of Australia's rarest and most graceful parrots, with its striking dark feathers and beautiful white and yellow markings. These quiet and gentle birds are found only in the southwest forests of Western Australia, where they use their long, specialized beaks to delicately extract seeds from Marie and Banksia nuts. Unlike their loud white cockatoo relatives, Baudin's black cockatoos move almost silently through the treetops in small family groups, communicating with soft whistling calls. The males have bright white cheek patches, while the females sport pale grey ones, and both show off their stunning white tail feathers when they fly. Sadly, these elegant birds are endangered, with fewer than 10,000 left in the wild due to habitat loss. Their presence is a sign of healthy forests, making them true guardians of the ecosystem. Before we continue, if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Carnaby's black cockatoo. Carnaby's black cockatoo is a special and sadly endangered bird found only in southwest Western Australia. These large, dark grey parrots are easily recognizable by their beautiful white cheek patches and tail feathers, which flash as they fly. They travel in small, noisy flocks between the coast and inland areas, following ancient routes to feed on seeds from Banksia and Hakea plants. Their loud, mournful calls often announce their presence before you even see them. Unlike many other birds, Carnaby's cockatoos form lifelong pairs and return to the same nesting areas year after year. Tragically, there may be fewer than 15,000 left in the wild due to habitat loss, making each sighting even more precious. These cockatoos play a vital role in spreading seeds through the forest, and their presence is a reminder of the need to protect Australia's unique wildlife. Witnessing a flock of these magnificent birds flying at sunset, their white tail feathers glowing, is a memory you'll carry forever. Red-vented cockatoo. The red-vented cockatoo is one of the world's rarest and most special parrots, found only in the Philippines. These medium-sized cockatoos are mostly white, but they have a surprising splash of bright red under their tails, which is revealed when they fly or display. Their strong, dark beaks are perfect for cracking open their favorite foods, like tropical fruits such as mangoes and coconuts. Unlike some of their noisy relatives, red-vented cockatoos have unique raspy calls that sound like they're saying "katala," which is how they got their local name. These social birds live in small flocks in the forests of Palawan and nearby islands, but unfortunately, there may be fewer than 1,000 left in the wild due to habitat loss and trapping. Conservation efforts are underway to help protect these beautiful birds and their forest homes. Western corella. The western corella is a smart and playful white cockatoo found only in southwest Australia. These medium-sized parrots have mostly white feathers with soft yellow under their wings and a light blue ring around their eyes. Unlike their city-dwelling cousins, western corellas prefer rural areas, where they use their sharp beaks like tiny shovels to dig up roots and bulbs. They're incredibly clever birds. Some even use sticks as tools to help them find food. Watching a flock of these active cockatoos is always a delight, as they perform acrobatic flips in the air, play games with each other, and make loud screeching calls. While farmers sometimes call them pests for digging up crops, their intelligence and playful behavior make them fascinating to observe. At sunset, their white feathers glow pink as they gather in large, noisy groups in trees to roost for the night. Whether seen digging in fields or flying acrobatically across the sky, western corellas bring energy and excitement to Australia's countryside. Cockatiel. The cockatiel is one of the world's most popular pet birds, famous for its friendly personality and cute crest. These small Australian parrots, about the size of a pigeon, have soft grey feathers with bright yellow faces and orange cheek spots that resemble rosy blush. Their movable crest feathers reveal how they're feeling, straight up when excited or curious, flat when scared. In the wild, they live in noisy flocks across Australia's dry inland areas, searching for seeds and water. As pets, cockatiels are adored for their ability to learn tunes, enjoy head scratches, and form close bonds with their owners. Unlike larger parrots, cockatiels are relatively quiet and easier to care for, though they still need plenty of attention. Whether seen in the outback flying with their long tails streaming behind them, or in homes happily whistling songs, these charming little cockatoos always bring joy with their playful antics and affectionate nature. Ducorps cockatoo. The Ducorps cockatoo is a special white parrot found only in the Solomon Islands in the Pacific. These medium-sized cockatoos have pure white feathers all over their bodies, with no yellow or pink markings like some other cockatoo species. Their most noticeable features are their big, dark eyes that give them a sweet, curious expression, and their short white crest feathers that can lift up slightly when they're excited. Living in small groups in the island forests, they fly between coconut palms and tall trees looking for nuts, seeds, and fruits to eat. Unlike many loud cockatoos, Ducorps make softer, squeaky calls to communicate with each other. Named after a French explorer, these birds are important in local culture and are sometimes called cacamora by islanders. While not as famous as other cockatoos, their pure white feathers and gentle nature make them a beautiful and unique part of the Solomon Islands wildlife. Goffin's cockatoo. Goffin's cockatoo is one of the smartest small parrots in the world, famous for its cleverness and playful nature. These compact white cockatoos from Indonesia's Tanimbar Islands have pure white feathers with just a hint of soft yellow under their wings. Though small, they have enormous personalities. They love playing games, solving puzzles, and even making their own toys by shredding wood with their strong beaks. Scientists have discovered that Goffin's cockatoos are brilliant problem solvers, able to figure out complex tasks that challenge even monkeys. In the wild, they use sticks as tools to get food, a rare skill for birds. As pets, they're full of energy and love dancing, cuddling, and showing off. While not as loud as larger cockatoos, they still need lots of attention and mental stimulation. That is it for today. Which one of these beautiful birds would you like to keep as your pet? Let us know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. We'll see you in the next video.